my ting. It's not your ting. It's we ting. We ting radio.
Boom, boom, boom. Yo, it's your ting. It's my ting. It's we ting. We like the intro that and Tobago. Friends, family, lock it, leave it. We ting. Stay tuned. Nah.
Banana deke siya musikani. Banana deke siya musikani. Hey, this is Hurricane Hemad Indial, and you're listening to Weeting Radio. Big up, man.
Greetings. You're listening to DJ to a degree, the maddest DJ on radio. Anyway, Santana, say so.
Hey, this is your girl Rish Marangal, aka the Warrior Princess, and you're locked onto Weeting Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, you know it's Mystic representing for Weeting Radio, man. Big up the Trini people and big up Diana, you know. Mystic is a boy representing, bringing the reggae vibe and bringing the little choker vibe as well. Boom! Screw some ball, me's a coolie boy. Me never shame, me's a coolie boy. Why not the time, me's a coolie boy. Yo, Mystic.
Hi, this is Nikki Crosby and it's Weeting Radio. I mean, hello, it's Weeting, so I have to get it. Weeting Radio.
Yo, this is your girl Shruti Ramunai, and you are listening to Weeting Radio. Don't feel the singing, just get come on, one and box your waist. Yes, man.
It's not my ting. It's not your ting. It's we ting. We ting radio.
Yo, I am Nishrat M out of Trinidad and Tobago, and you are locked to We Ting Radio. Nothing sweeter than We Ting. Love you.
The way to the green man shop the dance. They calling him a hooligan, a hooligan, a hooligan. Yo, this is your boy recorded Drew. It's Drew, and right now it's all about DJ to a degree. Keep it locked.
Lock and load. This is Dre Blunt, the Rockford King. Anytime in a foreign, you know me have to lock into Weeting Radio. You heard me?
Yo, it's your boy Ricky J. You don't know, hit after hit. Man, give me a Guinness and punching. Yeah. We take radio. That's what you're listening to. I say so. Come on.
Hola, Kunche. Oh, yeah. Whining like she from Africa. Bigging up We Ting Radio all the time.
Yo, this is Santana, and you're locked on to Weeting Radio. Anyway.
It's not my ting. It's not your ting. It's we ting. We ting radio.
Boom, boom, boom. Yo, it's your ting. It's my ting. It's we ting. We like the intro that and Tobago. Friends, family, lock it, leave it. We ting. Stay tuned. Nah.
Oh yeah, We Ting Radio. Oh yes, oh yeah. Hey. Good evening, Auntie Sintra. What, Mr. DN inside the building? Look, the cat on the inside. Large up Navin. Birthday greetings going out to our sister Shireen. My brother, the one and only, Mr. Dunia. I don't know when you're giving me a drop, Nil. Once you give me the drop. What? Look, I got some big people, man. Jungle vibes on the inside. Respect, brother. Respect, brother. Hey, Orlando boy. Jungle vibes, boy. Where's the drop, Nil, then, right? What? Pungi is you, boy? Don't forget, confirm the date, Pungi. So here's what, everybody, let's share out the feed, right? that. And Neil got a brand new track coming out just now, you know. Brand new track coming out soon. Whee! All you hear, Ting. The date for that, August 27th. And then we have a track. Next week, Friday, brand new track dropping, Brian Mohan. Follow him on all the platforms. And then we have real music coming out. Real music coming out. Good evening, going out to Miss Elsa Lisa.
Original article back one tracker, you know, so that I'm lyrically out of the coffee boom shop, the place once more again. Original Benji darling.
Hey, Neil. That track, boy, that track. So you make sure. My brother Neil. He's doing a collab with someone, right? I wonder if all you can guess who it is. I wonder if all you can guess who it is. You know, Miss Elsa, nobody sent me your track, you know. Why didn't you email me your track? We're gonna drop that tonight. We're gonna organize an interview for next week. Got 2 interviews coming up tonight, right? Oh yeah, we going big, boy. And Cherish got a brand new track coming up at the end of the month too, you know.
Original article back one tracker, you know, so that I'm lyrically out of the coffee boom shop, the place once more again.
I wonder if all you can guess who the collab with Neil with.
Moha Productions. International combination articles and Savita.
I can only tell you.
This is what she tell me. Loving that she give me. off. I tell you, girl, you call me Roger.
Oh, the girls are here, the girls are here. I wonder if they could guess now. Can they guess? Can they guess?
Position, see me back then, boy, see me position. Before you give me ring, boy, mash up the team, boy, see me position for the whining. Beat it, give me like a cherry pon red. Neither like me, you are pushing your tread. No bother, sorry, if you cry on me, cause boy, me the case, I'm the one.
Hey, hey, hey. I don't know if they can guess, boy. Elsa, check your WhatsApp. See, I'm going out to Janice. Good night to Dave on the IG. Good evening, Miss Shamala. Sasha, you reach, girl. So the girls are here. The girls are here. See, I'm going out to my mom.
Joe, I feel book for the liking. Back then for the perfect aligning. Before you give me ring, boy, mash up the thing, boy. See the position, I feel whining. Position, see me back then, boy, see me position. Before you give me ring, boy, mash up the team, boy, see me position for the whining. Beat it, give me like a cherry pon red. Neither like me, you are pushing your tread. No bother, sorry, if
awesome, brother.
Cause boy, me the kid, tell me what is that? And before you give me ring, boy, mash up the thing, boy. See me position for the whining. Then beat it, give me little cherry pon red. Leader like me, you are pushing your tread. No bother, sorry, if you cry on me, cause boy, me the case, and me want it.
Good evening, Donna. Unique production. Miss Judy. Now hear what? Rishi from Digger Martin checking in, you reach, boy. Janice, what happened to Jivan and them, man? Haven't seen Jivan on for a little while. My boy get a video from Reshma and he disappeared. So here's what, right? Coming up. So we got a couple interviews tonight, right? Couple interviews tonight. But I want you all share the feed, right? Share the feed. Let's share it out. So once again, large up. So hold on, let me see. All right. Oh, no wonder. So here's what, let everybody share out the feed. Share out the feed because coming up in just a few, we're going to one of the traditional masters, right? Large up my Workshop 868 family on the IG. But you know what they're telling them in Guyana?
Don't know what you have until it's gone. You don't know what you have until it's gone.
You don't know, you know what?
Up and gone away, baby. They didn't wanna stay, baby. I wasn't the play, baby. I just want to hear, baby, where you really want me to. Should I know my love for you is true?
Because what, Nil? Some just tell you they're never gonna leave, and some you can't wait for them to go. You ain't hear that, Dave. first interview coming up. Coming up in a few, right? But Dave, you ain't hear that, Dave? Now listen, right? What we telling them, Dave?
Don't know what you have until it's gone. You don't know what you have until it's gone. Now you're up and gone away, baby. Didn't wanna stay, baby. I wasn't to play, baby. I just want to hear, baby, where you really want me to. Show my love for you is true. Girl, you been telling me that you're never gonna leave. Girl, you been telling me that you're never gonna leave. Girl, you been telling me that you're never gonna leave. Girl, you been telling me that you're never gonna leave. When you listen to the lies that they filling you inside, girl, don't believe. They go try everything to make me unhappy. When you listen to the lies that they filling you inside, girl, don't believe. They go try everything to make me unhappy. Oh, jealous people want we only end up in fight. Girl, they wanna fool you, saying I ain't doing you right. Caught up on me, girl, you know the truth. Girl, you been telling me that you're never gonna leave. Girl, you been telling me that you're never gonna leave.
I know the Janice, I could go into the story, you know.
Yes, I do know what I had. That's why you're sad. Yes, I do know what I had. That's why you're sad. Boy, I had the right to leave and go. Let me tell you why I did so. All the bad times been through, and I'm always there for you. Boy, I don't know why you lied. Should've known that I would find out soon. Boy, you been telling me that you're never gonna cheat. Boy, you been telling me that you're never gonna cheat. Boy, you been telling me that you're never gonna cheat. Boy, you been telling me that you're never gonna cheat. Every night and day we always end up in a fight, lying to me and sleep out in the night. Every night and day we always end up in a fight, lying to me and sleep out in the night. You never make me happy during those lonely times. You was playing around me, not even once or twice. So I had the right to leave and go. Boy, you been telling me that you're never gonna cheat. Boy, you been telling me that you're never gonna cheat. Boy, you been telling me that you're never gonna cheat. Boy, you been telling me that you're never gonna cheat.
तेरी प्यारी प्यारी सूरत को किसी की नजर ना लगे चश्मे बदू ओ तेरी प्यारी प्यारी सूरत को किसी की नजर ना लगे चश्मे बदू छुपा लूं आंचल में कहीं मेरी नजर ना लगे चश्मे बदू ओ तेरी प्यारी प्यारी सूरत को किसी की नजर ना लगे चश्मे बदू Bring back the old time days. I'm begging you. Bring back them old time ways. Bring it back, bring it back. I know everything must change. But never mind. But bring back them great old days. You na kili pira karo. Sabki nazar se dara karo. You na kili pira karo. Sabki nazar se dara संभल कर चला करो जुल्फों को गिरा लो गालों पर मौसम की नजर ना लगे चश्मे बदू ओ तेरी प्यारी प्यारी सूरत को किसी की नजर ना लगे चश्मे बदू
Santi Sintra. Just inform me, right? Santi Sintra just inform me. To let everybody know. That tomorrow, no, sorry, not tomorrow. That's Saturday. It's one of we boy birthday, right? That's right, Saturday is we boy birthday. The one and only
Mr. Bihari want me marry his daughter. He take me to
Shakti strings.
I could get to know her. Mr. Bihari
Roger, Mr. Avinash Rupchan.
He take me to a party so I
and we got the workshop 868 boss
Mr. Bihari
on the inside.
Mr. Bihari want me marry his daughter.
Good night, Miss Shakti Mohan.
Mr. Bihari want me marry his daughter. He take me to a party so I could get to know her. Mr. Bihari want me marry his daughter. He take me to a party so I could get to know her. Look how she whining, a kind of way she whining, a kind of way she movements remind.
Janelle, where you hiding, girl?
Look how she whining, a kind of way she grinding, a kind of way she movements remind me of Sally.
Alaikum, gonna tell you for Rosa. Lodge of Shazi. Good night, going out to Miss Susie Singh. Chanel, we miss you. We hope you're keeping well. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing on the air right now. I hope you can hear me okay? We're going to find out in just a second. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's what, right? I've known this gentleman for a long time. In New York City, what he has done to continue our traditional culture has been many, many, many years. And only recently, he has done a brand new track. It was supposed to be on a couple months ago, but nothing happens before it's time. But what he represents for Trinidad and Tobago, traditional music. His nickname is an understatement about when he starts to sing. Lord, when he comes out. He goes by the power. The one and only Mr. Robbie Dollop. Good evening, brother. How you doing? How you feeling?
Good evening, man. How you do? How you do?
I'm good. You can hear me okay? Can you hear me okay, Robbie? I was hearing you just now. We were hearing you just now.
Yeah, I'm hearing you with a delay type of stuff.
Okay, you just gotta make sure that the you're not listening to the feed, because I see you're logged in. You're logged in twice right now.
Okay.
I don't know which one you're on.
1 second.
So we're getting that worked out, but let me tell you guys something. Vocals on him is ridiculous. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you good now.
There we go. Ah, we're hearing you good,
right.
bro. We're hearing you good. So how you doing? How you feeling?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I want to thank you guys for the opportunity, man. You know, you're the best, man. You know, thanks for the opportunity to giving me the time in the air to highlight my song. You know.
Now,
and I want to pick up.
Go ahead.
I want to pick up Shaman.
I was going to mention that about Shaman, right? Because I had, you know, when I see Akash, I'm going to give him some licks, all right? Because I am older than him. I could do that, right? Because when I saw you for Nils' wedding, you had just dropped the track. I said, Akash, when I get back home, I got to bring your dad on. I got to bring him on because I want to release this track. And unfortunately, we had a miscommunication, but God's plan is God's plan. And, you know, our sister Shaman was like, Alan, I don't know if you ever heard of this guy, right? But he has a great song. I love his song, and if you can help him out. And I'm like, listen, Robbie sings for my mom and dad all the time. I see him all over. I go to sing. If I'm in New York and he's in sings, I go in and sings because the talent of this man is ridiculous. Thank you. So, thank you to Shaman for linking us up.
Yes.
But, you know,
big up Shaman. And she have great vocals. And good songs.
And you know what? I actually told her the other night, we were talking because she's working on a track. I said, you should do something with Robbie because traditional is her forte as well. And I think the two of you would be an insane combination, bro.
That is in the making right now. That'll be on the making. Yeah, definitely.
That'll be great. Now, Robbie, a lot of, like I said, you are a pioneer of chutney music in the U.S., right? Because there's not that many artists that hold true to that. You're one of them that's been doing it for a lot of years in New York City. Very underrated, but you use the tagline for yourself of the power, and you definitely have it because when you start to sing, and I'm gonna say this because I've witnessed it firsthand. the hair on your skin is raised, your body, everybody's want to dance and move. Be it a religious song, you bring that devotion when you sing your religious music, and you bring the power when you sing your traditional chutney music. So tell everybody a little bit about your background and where you're from and everything. Look, my mom is locked in and she's saying, Sitaram to you, but my family support you long time.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, first, let me start by saying thanks to God for making all this thing happen. And again, I want to big up Shaman for encouraging me to do this. And of course, I want to big you up also, man, for giving me the opportunity live and direct. So, firstly, I want to say I'm originally from Trinidad and Tobago, the West Indies. I'm originally from Gasperlo. And I have a background in, I started off playing Jolak for Anand Yankaran, Rakesh Yankaran, Suresh Yankaran, the Yankaran family. I played for Sputnik. I played for a lot of classic Boy Basdeo, classical singers and chutney singers because I where the original chutney started from, and then migrated to America over 20 something years, and started to sing over here, and one thing lead to next, and I did some recording for Anand also. I did recording for Ricky Jai, one of the famous song Moruto Moruto, and we are at this position where I did this song, and my son said, "Well, let me just throw it out in YouTube and see what's happening, and we take it from there." And this is the point that we reach at now. I hope that the audience will love it and dance it and celebrate. You know what I mean?
Now, Robbie, the thing is, unfortunately, being in the U.S. is a hindrance for the music, and you can attest to that. Because look, my cousin is saying from Trinidad that she listens to your singing with the Mooney Mooney song every day. Every morning she listens to that. So you have recordings that's out there, but it's unfortunate that, and I can say that the Trinidad Mafia doesn't play a lot of great music on air when it comes from abroad, and you're a perfect example of that.
Yeah, well, that is something that has always been happening like that over the years, and for some other reason why, But that is something we hope that will change in the future, that they will accept music because we all are children of Trinidad and Tobago, and our music is, we are singing our music for the world to hear, and especially Trinidad to play it on the station as well, for people could enjoy, get a different flavor of voices and things like that. And we hope that it will change in the future, that they will highlight also more of the international singers from abroad,
Now,
and let me just say for the record that I'm the original singer of Muni Muni. All right. So.
And like I said, my cousin's locked down. We got special good night to one of our fathers in the industry, Uncle Hiralal Rampratap, who celebrated his birthday last week. Uncle Hero's locked in. All your South boys is on. So it's looking like the South people is on the inside.
Yeah.
Now, Robbie, you are a very devotional person, and we're talking about the Mooney Mooney song. You have the Hanuman Chalisa and thing. You definitely spread your culture throughout New York, and tell everybody what's that like from you. That's been a lot of years. We're talking a lot of high double-digit years you've been in New York from ground zero to push our culture. And what's that been like for you and doing this?
Well, like everything else, it has its times and its turmoils that you have to overcome certain blockage and so forth. But by the help of God and by the true blessings of people that appreciate the song, it helps you to move forward. But like I said, my music, my devotional music especially is for God. And I appreciate the people who appreciate the music. But my devotional song is for God first and for people to enjoy after. And my chutney, well, is for people to enjoy as well, as opposed to the Almighty as well, because I always sing songs for the love of God first, and then for a human being to enjoy and be merry of it. It was starting off was tough, as I said, and we, over the years you gain experience, you gain more braveness to sing a thing, and as everything in life, there's critics, good critics, bad critics. So you take the good critics and you work with that, and it helps you to evolve in something stronger and better. You see?
And this is what our religion and people like yourself are what keeps it going in New York. I'm a little bit older than everyone than the younger group. I'm in the middle of you guys.
Yeah.
My dad and them was involved in the temple. That's how I grew up with my culture. Then there's
Right.
people like yourself where your son is one of the top dolak players or percussionists because you guys play everything. You play tassa, tabla, you name it. You guys
Yeah.
are playing, and Akash is he's ridiculous on this, and this is what so to keep that going. I gotta commend you because, as you know, it's a very limited window in the states where people don't understand. We are
Right.
always fighting to push our
Yeah.
culture more and more each and every
More
day.
and more. Yeah.
Now, in regards to this song, tell everybody about how you came about this song, and we see Shaman dancing with a wig and all this kind of thing like that. What's making everybody go a little bit crazy? But before I even go into that, large up with brother Bobby Mohan from Workshop 868. He's like, pleasant good night, brother, and to the Weeting listeners, a special hello to Mr. Dollar, power voice, keeping our tradition alive. Hats off to him. God blessing. Shaz and the legend locked on, and Auntie Molly's coming up next. Molly Ramcharan is coming on just after you. So, like I said, I have some pioneers in this industry
Right.
that's pushing our traditional. So, tell us about the song that you did here.
Well, the song is a very old song. The old ustads and them used to sing it. It's a Kabir song, and it basically saying that my in the mind, the eyes of the mind is looking upon the Lord Sri Ram. Like the song could go in two ways. You could sing it if you could sing it for a lover, or yeah, you change up the kahani in it, the story, or you could sing it like how the original song is. You sing it for Sri Ram. You put your love to see the works of the Lord. That is so it's so tantalizing. It is so magnificent that when you dwell within that harmony with the Lord, how fulfilling and satisfying it is as well. As I say, it is a song glorifying Sri Ramji, but also is for people to enjoy and glorify at the same time as well. You see?
And speaking of enjoy and glorify, one of your another pupils who admires you, Shivan Lakan, is locked in. They're in DR right now. Today is Vishali's birthday. So you know what? Do
Oh,
me a favor, Robbie. Why did you sing her happy birthday? Because I know you love her singing. You're there when
yeah.
she's around and stuff like that. So do me a favor. So let's sing Vishali happy birthday. This phenomenal talent that's in New York that is another underrated artist as well out of Guyana.
So I would sing a piece of my original about the song to you,
Okay.
Manny. Okay, and here it goes. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday. May your dreams them come true. So on this day of your birthday, may God bless you. Send lots of friends with presents too. So give praises to God, for we must thank Him too. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
So happy
Happy birthday.
birthday, Vishali, coming from the power, Mr. Robbie
Yeah.
Dollop. Now, large up one of my next brother, who's a traditional pioneer as well, Brian Mohan, also from South Trinidad. Is this a South thing in regards to you guys want to keep to your traditional music, bro?
I think some of the best musicians and singers came from the south. So
Okay, we're gonna go with that.
that is. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right.
But so, Robbie, Akash did this production for you. I think you guys call it A1 Studio. Is that what he called it?
But
Right?
actually, A1 Studios Anim Yamuta. So we
Oh,
did it by
sorry.
him.
Okay.
Yeah, and but Akash and myself, we did the percussions and the music and everything like that.
And one thing I know about Akash with you, he is a perfectionist, right? He has to make sure his dad is always sounding good. He prefers to always have the mixing board right near him when you're
Yeah.
singing and all that stuff like that. And what's it like for you to see how you've transferred this culture, the love for the culture to one of your sons that's going to be able to continue the longevity of this?
Well, this is the whole idea of it. The same way I was honored and blessed to be with the Ulu stars that start off this traditional way, and I follow it, and I want to teach it to my son. so that he could carry it on to his next generation as well. So we can keep the culture alive. As I always tell people, don't mind we migrate to different part of the world, but we must not forget where we come from and our ancestors. That the styling of music, we must preserve that by all means. You know, because it's a beautiful thing. It's a religious. It is a very spiritual thing that when you keep this tradition going, it fulfill you in some form or the other. You know. So keeping the
And
culture going is important, and I would insist that the younger generation, because we have younger generation who's following it as well, and may they be blessed to carry it on, from generation to generation.
And exactly, and one of the things that I know that you love to do as well, you love to play your tassa. As we saw for Anil's wedding, we had some the Friday night was no, sorry, the Thursday night
The Thursday,
was insane when we had like you and Brian and some of the young guys of them, and
Yeah.
actually you came out and you started with a slow hand when Uncle Brian came out next, and you guys schooled these young guys. So what do you prefer? You prefer your dolak or you prefer your tassa drum and thing like that?
Well, I mean, I start off with Dulak, so I have that love, and that is a love that would never think. So I always always will have that passion for Dulak first, before Tassa or me singing self. I love playing Dulak.
Now, look, we have somebody that says, Devendra is saying that when things open back, they can't wait for you to come back through there and stuff like that. So most of the gigs and things that you're getting is like a cooking night or a matikur or mahindi, them kind of stuff. But how's that been going for you guys in New York when only recently New York just opened back?
Well, so far it's been pretty good. I've been very busy every weekend, and we have job until October, and so pretty much it's going good. I thank God for the opportunity as well. I think because we were shut down for a whole year, we didn't have nothing to perform to or anything like that, and by the help of God, and things are opening back. And even though we're going through our next dilemma again, but there are still things in the making, and in the music while it is there slowly but surely. It is there.
Now, are you working on anything else new to put out and things like that?
Yes, I'm going to do some classical, and then doing some classical and chutney, and together with an original film song, a song in a film song in a film song tune styling. So we have a lot of music yet but all this is in the making.
No, and that'll be great because you need to put more content out. People, and the good thing is now you don't need the stations in Trinidad where how social media is today. All and like
Exactly.
myself as an internet radio station, and we'll support you, brother. We're there to support you, and this is
Thank
the
you.
thing. You gotta just put out the content because that way people will know that you're there. And guys like yourself, the one of the good things that how I look at what happened with COVID was a lot of artists were able to get you use social media to help get their music out there because that's what has helped really put it out there, put them out there, using the social media aspect because you guys, everybody was too busy doing all these kind of different things and
Yep.
not getting their music out there.
Yep, exactly.
Now, before we get ready to drop the track and thing like that, why didn't you sing a little bit of it for everybody? I mean, I know Shaman doesn't have on her wig right now to dance for you, but
I hope she's on. I hope she's on, eh?
My mom go dance for you. Don't worry about that. So she go organize for you.
Your mom is a boss of a dancer. She is an excellent dancer.
Yes.
So, right.
Go ahead and sing a little bit for them.
Lagaye Ram, Lagaye Ram, Lagaye Ram, Lagaye Ram, Chituvanya Menena, Lagaye Ram, Chituvanya Menena, Lagaye Ram, Chituvanya Menena, के कर हो तुम भरे दुलारे, के कर हो तुम भरे दुलारे, के कर नारी कहाई आए राम, के कर नारी कहाई आए राम, के कर नारी कहाई आए राम, चितवन्या में नैना लगाई आए राम, चितवन्या में नैना लगाई आए राम, चितवन्या में नैना.
Awesome. Here, I want you to give them another one of your favorite traditionals. Give them another one so they could hear the power. You understand? Give them one to be like, what? I need to follow this man right now.
Nanda Baba Chiko Chaya. Oh, Rako Ram He Kanhaya. Oh, Rako Ram He Kanhaya.
Now listen, you see, there's no effects, there's no perfect mixing system. That was all real, and this is one of the things that I love when we have artists like this that's on, because this guy right here, you guys don't know, Follow his music. He's on Facebook, Robbie Dollop. You have any other? You're on Instagram as well and thing like that.
Um, not Instagram as yeah. Akash
Okay.
will. He's the man
We
to
gonna
set
make
up all
sure
those things.
we got to make sure Akash gets everything up and running. I'm gonna deal with him, and we were talking about Uncle Brian, and there's an Ashton Ramkissoon that's on that says, "Uncle Brian, my dad is watching you right now," so he's locked in as well. And there's a Stephen Ramkissoon says, "Big up Raging Fire, lyrics
Yeah.
like that, Uncle Robbie the Noble." Now, before we get
Yeah.
ready to drop the track, anybody you wanna large up and things like that?
Well, again, I want to big up you guys, you especially, for giving me the opportunity, and I want to big up Shaman. I mean, Shaman is the one that really encouraging me to do these things, and to go because I was just a cool guy. I just put it out there, let the laka, just put it on YouTube. Somebody see they like it, and that's it. They just listen to something different, and that's it. But Shaman is the one that's instrumental in getting me going in the sense of thing. So I want to thank Shaman as well. I want to thank you again and the whole social media and people who listen from around the world. You guys enjoy the music, dance it, and have a good time. And be safe, of course, right?
There you go. And you're on YouTube, but Robbie, here's the thing, right? And how I look at this is that you're depriving people of some great music. You need to put yourself out there. There's only so much work that we can do, but you
Right.
as the artist have to do that work. We need to tap Akash in the head because these young guys are always staying on their phone and on
Yeah.
their social medias, and it's their responsibility to do this for the parents that are not as tech savvy as
Yeah.
them.
Well, this is it. See, I'm old school, right? And I'm not too advanced in this high tech. Think these guys is more think them could swipe this, do this, that, and try
Right.
to
You know, Akash probably juggling maybe 20 girls, right? But he could juggle your music as well. You understand? So large up the young man, Mr. Akash Dollar.
Yeah, yeah.
I love the kid. The kid is talented.
I'm gonna have a talk with him after this, definitely, and get this thing
So
going.
so while he's juggling the 20 girls, he could handle your music, all right? Just let him know I said that.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Robbie, all right, thank you very much for coming on. Anything else you want to say to the people and them, and then we're going to drop this thing?
All right, so people, this is just the beginning of Robbie Dalib the Power. There's more good music to come with good lyrics and originality. I'm a guy like original, and you would hear some of my original coming in the future. Muni Muni is one of my original, and the tune of you would hear some more original tune in different genres of music as time goes by. So stay tuned, uh, link me up, and follow my music. All right. See you guys. Love
Don't
it,
forget-
share, and thank you.
And when you're dropping anything, you're coming right here, man. So don't worry, right?
Definitely, definitely.
All right, so let me go. Check out West Indian Johnny Music. The video's on there. The song is up there. The song is up there. Let you go, brother.
Thanks again, brother. Thanks again. You guys be safe and hope to meet again in a wonderful occasion and a happy mood. All right? Stay blessed, man, and enjoy.
Be safe and see you soon. So we're heading over to Trinidad and Tobago right now. Have the pleasure of bringing on here one of the frontline performers of our band, Workshop 868. She goes by the name of Shazi. And then she's going to introduce one of our icons that she was able to collab with. Good evening, Shazi. How you doing, darling? How you feeling?
Good evening to you and everybody that's locked on listening and watching, and thank you so much for having me here with you guys tonight. I am fantastic.
Well, thank you for making it. I see you're en route. Let's hopefully you make sure you get home before curfew. You understand? We don't want no trouble and things.
I just arrived home, so I am in my garage, but I didn't have time, so I just had to set up in the car. So, I mean, everything works out for the best.
Well, that's great. Now, you're the frontline singer for Workshop 868. What's it working like with Nikolai and Bobby and the whole crew?
Oh my gosh, I have been with 868 for so much years. I probably forgot how much. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably about 5 or 6 years. And there is nothing but love. There is absolutely nothing but love from the 868 band. Everybody that comes through 868, everybody that goes past 868, they can tell you the same thing, that Nikolai and Bobby and Shakti and their youngest son, Matthias, they are just the most loving family ever. And being a part of 868 is such a privilege for me. That, you know, they always give me stuff to work on. They're always working with me. They're always working with everybody that they can work with. And it's such a fun, loving experience being with them.
And the thing is, they don't do things to the norm, right? So what's that like that nothing that they do is traditional normal? They always do a swing on everything.
In 868, we don't just step out of the box. We will crumple that box and just throw it away. We don't want to see the box.
and exactly. Now, this collab, you know, with one of our icons, one of our foundation moms of this industry of traditional chutney, Bobby and them just went a different way with it. What you guys ended up doing.
So it started with, you know, Bobby and Nikolai is always up. They are always two person that they're looking for things that people have not done. They're always looking for something new, something fresh, something different to bring to the table. And so when they started to play with this song, you know, Bobby came to me and Bobby said, Shaz, listen, I know you have something different. You always bring something different. And we just want to add that something different from the younger generation, from the older generation, and just put it together. And we just need something like that fresh so that the generation today, they would understand and they would appreciate this song as much as, you know, we did when we were growing up, and, you know, the older heads would appreciate it even more than us. So they wanted to just bring something together that would bring the two folks together. And Bobby said, you know what, we're just gonna hit it out the park.
So, and speaking of bringing something together, that's a perfect segue for us to bring on one of our founders of chutney music, right? So let me have her join in, and why don't you introduce her to everyone?
So, I mean, well, everyone who doesn't know and who is going to know tonight, we would love to have this beautiful, amazing, talented person join us here. And I want everyone to just, you know, welcome her, the legend in the industry, Miss Molly Ramtron.
Sitaram, good evening. Auntie Molly, can you hear us okay?
Yes, I'm hearing you very clear. Sitaram, and good evening to all my friends and fans who are listening in to Ting Radio.
Good night. And you know what's so funny? Last weekend, a couple of weekends ago, your grandson called you from New York, and I was there because I brought Raymond and them to my friend's house, and your grandson is like, they're like, oh, do you know Molly Ramtron is my grandmother? I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, right? And then he calls you, and it's so funny that you're on the station now, and Bobby didn't tell me that he was working on something with you, and now to hear a couple weeks later, now I have Auntie Molly is on. This is crazy. Yeah. So what was it like working with Bobby and Shazi and them in the Workshop 868?
Well, it was a nice experience for the first time working together with Bobby 868 and the crew, all his two sons and Shazi and all of them was really nice. It was like a family. So I'm glad to do back the song in a upbeat for the now generation. I know I did this song a couple of years back, and this was one of my number one songs. And I think that I wanted to bring it back then with our beat and the explanation of the song that Shazi did. So it is a difference.
Now, the twist that Bobby and them bring with the rock element and the guitars and whatever, what's that like for you that somebody's a dolak and dantel and harmonium type person? You know, what was that? How did you receive that?
Yeah, well, it is a big difference for me. But when I hear the music, now I wasn't there when they put all the music together. So when I come and hear it, it was a big difference. Hearing the guitar and then the tassa and everything was excellent. It was a surprise for me. Big
Now,
surprise. I enjoyed it.
and I'm not gonna ask you your age, Auntie Molly, but how long have you been? How long have you been in the industry? You understand? I'm not too
About
familiar.
about 32 years, 32,
So
33 years.
okay, so going on 33 years you're in this industry, and you've seen the music transform drastically. How do you feel about the way that traditional chutney music has gone and the direction it has taken?
No, well, I still like my traditional music, to tell you the truth. But most of the young people, the young generation today, them is the people that party. And them is the people that go to fete and they're looking forward to get the upbeat in songs now. So that traditional style, now the older people and them don't really go to parties. But the younger ones, they want something that they could understand, the upbeat music and the tempo they have now. The nowadays generation is like that. So it's a difference for me and I like it. I like trying it.
Now, Andy, you like to party too because I saw the video, the hands out and you're well dancing up
No.
with them and everything like that, you know.
She does.
Yeah, well,
I
hear
think
what?
from that experience, she
You
does.
see, when people hire me for farewell and all this singing, you're going to work. And when you're going to work, you're going to do what they pay you for. So you have to perform. And as a person, once you hold a mic, I like a devil.
But here's what, Auntie Molly, give them a piece of your song. I know I don't know if you heard when South People, Robbie Dollop was on just now, and he sing a little piece. But like it's an honor to have you on because, like I said, you are one of the reasons why I love my traditional music. You know, because you can bring that element, and it's a dying art form, and I'm glad that. You were able to switch it up and put yourself back out there for these younger people and them, your icon, the Shazi and myself, and to be able to hear you here, and we get to admire you while you're living and not say, oh God, when I
Thank you.
you know.
So nice for the compliment. You want to hear about? You want me to sing a Raymond?
You can sing whatever you want. It's your show. You could do what you want.
Okay, well I will sing one of these a Raymond songs. अरे मन बैठे कर लो विचार अरे मन बैठे कर लो विचार उमिरिया बीत जाए बहार अरे मन बैठे कर लो विचार उमिरिया बीत जाए बहार आगे आगे बगी चले पाछे बगीमान आगे आगे बगी चले पाछे बगीमान बगीमान के टोपी गिरे बगीमान के टोपी गिरे बीबी का रुमाल अरे मन बैठे कर लो विचार मेरिया बीत जाए बहार.
No, Andy Molly, no, that's great. I'm going to have you sing something else just now, but a question I wanted to ask you, Bobby and Nikolai is locked in, so we got to, lodge up them. Now, when you saw that Nikolai hair is longer than yours, how did you feel about that?
Well, as I say again, in nowadays generation, they have a different style in them. They're coming up with the beards and the long whiskers and the long hair, different style. But he does not play the guitar. So, most guitarists are had a little hair, they like a hair. So he have that style.
All
He
right.
just had to be a little
But
dramatic
let me
with
tell
the
you something.
thing.
Them is very, very, very down to earth people. And you see, Bobby and his two son and wife, they're very, very down to earth. Nice people to work with.
And they're phenomenal. I love them. They're like family. Bobby always
Yes.
reaches out to me back and forth, and I love what he does because, like I said, he definitely changes what when artists come and do something with him. It's totally, and as Shazzy said, it's out the box and it just changes everything. They crumple the box, they throw it away, and they do something brand new. Are you gonna have anything else that you're gonna work on with them, or do you have any other music that you're looking to do for yourself?
Yeah, well, I have more things to do with them, but I have to discuss it with them because we have a set of things to put out as yet. So right away, remember the country lockdown too. I want to do things when we have the full privilege to go and sit down and do what we have to do. Right now, it's certain time to work with, and you have to reach home and whatever. So I wouldn't do that right now.
Okay, awesome. Now, I'm going to go to Shazi in just a second, but before I go to her, I want you to sing another one of your favorite traditional songs for everybody that's locked in.
Are kabole 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 la. Are kabole 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 la. Atula kabole. Atula kabole chaudin samu jamana me. Tula kabole la. Tula kabole chaudin samu jamana me. Tula kabole la. Kabole 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 la. Kabole 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 la. Tula kabole. Tula kabole chaudin samu jamana me. Tula kabole la. I
Phenomenal.
hold you by your finger, you hold me by my toe. I hold you by your finger, you hold me by my toe. I hold you by your waist, by your belly start to blow. Tula kabole, chowdin samu jamaname. Tula kabole la.
Awesome. Now, Adimol, I want to say we have somebody else that's locked in. I got to say special good night. Mr. Chutney Bacchanal himself, Mr. Chris Garcia, is locked in. So a special good night going out to Chris and family that's locked in. A lot of people, everybody sending all kind of messages and stuff like that. Now, Auntie Molly, is your grandchildren have you on any social media platforms and things like that to follow you and know what's going on in regards to your music, as well as we know you're on YouTube. You work with so much other kind of producers, and then Wizzy, Rishi Gaideen, the list goes on and on and on and on.
Yes, well, I'm Facebook with everybody. And my
Awesome.
children, my grandchildren, and children in Facebook, and I'm Facebook with them.
All right, great. So we're gonna ask them to. So it's under Molly Ramcharan is what's it under to find you on Facebook and thing.
Molly Ramcharan.
Okay, great. So here's what I'm gonna go to Shazi in one quick second here, and I know our boy was supposed to join us, but I think he's a little shy. Bobby is always shy to come on here. So so when they tell you that you're doing this song with Andy Molly, how did you feel?
There were no words to explain my reaction to, Bobby coming to me and saying, Shaz, I have a song for you to do with somebody. So I'm like, okay, Bob, no problem. What song? And so he tried to, create this build up for this song that he wanted me to do with this person. And then when he finally came out and he told me, he was like, okay, Shaz, so we're gonna do a remake with Auntie Molly. And I'm like, I need a little more, depth into this. Just give me the last name of this Auntie Molly that you're talking about. And then he goes, okay, yeah, so we're gonna do a Raymond with Auntie Molly Ramcharan. And I'm like, yeah, you say that really calm. You said that really, really calm.
I know, right?
And so to get this opportunity to have done one of her biggest songs and one of the biggest songs in the chutney industry, to get that opportunity to redo this song, it was such a huge privilege for me, and I couldn't thank Auntie Molly and Bobby and the family at Workshop 868 for including me in this project.
And that's great. Now every time I always say he's shy, he then pops in. So here's what. So now we were able to get the shy boy to come out, and I'm gonna put him on here. 1 second. Let's see. And I'm gonna feature him here now. Let me just get this going. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, Bobby, you can hear me okay?
Yeah, yes, I'm good night. I'm hearing perfect.
Why you always shy? You always have to wait for me to call you
No,
for
no,
you to come out.
Well, the truth is, I'll share a secret. There's not really a secret, but those who know me, I like company. That is self, right? I like, especially like how Shaz's family, and how you just make me comfortable too. But I just need that extra like person with that like
you need that
Shaz.
push.
You know, if I go to the toilet, or I can't eat alone, thing, you know. I just so them kind of I just need somebody with me, you know. So I just to be there.
I feel real bad for Shakti. She's had to accompany you to the bathroom. This is something, yes?
Trust me, if you ever have a conversation, and Shazi know what I'm talking about.
He is always saying that he need company in misery.
Now, Bobby, how did this come about? How did you get another icon to say let we change it up now?
Oh gosh, I must say well first let me say good night to the listeners and everybody logged on, right, and respect to everybody. I must say we blessed and we are fortunate that we can have someone like Molly and others who can really come and give us a hearing and believe in us. That feels so good to start. You understand? Because I've been around a little while myself. I wouldn't give my age too, but I've been a little wrong in between the older and the younger, right? And people like Shaz and my son and Brandon, our drummer, everybody who's around us, they keep me going and feeling just like them, young and in the game like them now. So I could take somebody old and bring it. So like for example, like when we doing this, and I have so much respect and regard for the older folks and the pioneers of the who really make it happen, like Malls and Chris Garcia, who's logged on. He encourages and gives us so much advice, and I have respect for them, and I actually believe in them, and I know the hard work they put in to get things done, and I'm really happy to have them. So somewhere along the line, when I talk to them, they happen to give in, and I'm so happy to do that. When I approached Molly to do this, she said, "Good boy, you know how much people want to do this song. Everybody want to do this with her." But she said, "Don't vex with me, and think I always talk. I want to hear it first. Let me hear what you're doing now." I said, "Well, we already had started, and Shazi explained how we started it, and when she come and hear it, she said she ready to do the vocals. She said, "I ready." She said, "I ready, boy." And so said and done, we did the vocals.
So you tell us the real reaction of Auntie Molly when she heard the guitars and things like that, and we're like, "What?"
She said, "Boy, I make she sit down take my chair, sit down in front and hear it, because I know she is going to be critical, because this is one of her biggest songs, and someone like Molly, especially like Chris, who is a perfectionist listener, they want to know that they getting what they want." And she first thing she tell me, "Bob, don't hide up the. I see you using Tassa. Don't hide up the Tassa. So if you feel the Tassa a little too loud, blame she." Actually, it work. We feel it work. So they want to hear that, and I was really happy to be to do some. We have some more like Mr. George Singer called me this morning and told me he think it was really nice, and it is nice what we're doing, like with the older ones, and we're enjoying it too.
And your videos, I love how you guys get the videos going and everything like that.
Oh, well, that's with your advice too, eh? Remember you told me pictures and things, I think in the past, and you guys must try and up the game, because so many good things happen around us. And I take that advice, and it really makes sense that we should really, if it's an amateur video, and it is, we do it to our best to get our stuff out there, and I'm really glad for that advice.
And you got Auntie Molly to chum K a little bit. We know Shazi gonna dance, but Auntie Molly bust a little wine there.
You ain't see nothing yet. She's trouble. She's fire. She's pure fire.
Well, here's what. Let me bring Auntie Molly back on. Right?
Yes.
So 1 second. Auntie Molly, anything you want to say to Bobby and them before we get ready to drop the song?
I say I must thank very much to Bobby and his son and Shadi. It was wonderful doing this song together with them. It was like a little excursion also with this song, and for a little while we knit up together. Every day we will call one another, we call in, we talking, how far you reach the song, how much again, what again we have to get, what we have to do. So it's me alive, Bobby laughing there, but that's true. That is how it is. Until it come out, Bob, when again, boy, how long again, boy. And so, but I was satisfied with whatever they did with the song, and I'm well pleased with it. And I must say thanks to Bobby again, 686. They did a wonderful job. They do justice to the song.
Well, that's great. Thank you very
I must
much,
say
Auntie Molly.
Thank you.
thanks again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bring Shazi on here. Shaz, now my cousin just said they love your personality. You're so bubbly, the smile, gorgeous. Now here's what. Why don't you sing a little something for everybody so they can hear your vocal ability?
Oh, sure, no problem. I mean, we already on the topic of the song, and this song, to be really honest with you, it really came from a place of, love and appreciation, and it's a positive song. So I would really like to, stick with the positivity and just give you two lines of the same song.
Go right ahead, darling.
Only have one life to live, enjoy and be happy with it. Don't forget to give thanks and praise. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Bring me back to crack the sea. Let we live like one family.
Awesome, awesome, darling. Thank you very much. Now, Shazi, what's the best way to follow you in regards to what you're up to and what's going on and things?
Oh, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Shazina Ramsamir. That's Shazina Ramsamir on Facebook and Instagram, as well as you can follow the Workshop 868. And I want to tell you that because you can follow Workshop 868 on all social media platforms. And I have to mention that because we do have some projects coming up with me and other members of the band, as well as, outside of the band. So if you want to see more of me and together with the band, you can follow us on all social media platforms, Workshop 868 and Shazina Ramsey.
Thank you. And I didn't want to put out your government name, but all right, no problem. That's why I only put Shazi out there. But it's okay. All right, thank you.
One of me, so
Bobby, my brother.
Yes, yeah, right.
Now,
Yeah,
before
well, yes. I miss
before
him.
we get ready
miss
to
him
drop
more.
the track,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
I got to commend you, and I love this about you because it is never normal what you do. And that's what's great to help elevate our music and to show a spotlight on our artists in them. So I got to commend you, bro, for following that direction and don't don't listen to anybody else. You do what you have to do because it's working. It is working, brother.
Thank you so much, Alan. We appreciate that. I really, really appreciate it. And watch, take a sneak peek at the man. Nico is with me here right now, right?
Hi everyone.
Hold on, wait. Let me make sure, and then we get this. We'll get it the correct way. Nico,
Who is
you
this?
know, I always telling you, you're always changing things up. Now you heard. I don't know if you heard when I asked Auntie Molly. What was it like when you saw that Nico hair longer than yours? You understand? And I can't even do it because as soon as you go into the video and the camera pans, what happens? Nico with the guitar. One time.
That's Nikita.
Now, Nico, how do you feel work? Your dad's an icon because he's been in this industry such a long time. But now to pass it on to you, where you're helping bring your young vibes and things like that for our traditional foundation type artists and them that's going. How do you feel about that, brother?
It is a crazy thing. I always consider myself blessed to be in a position like this, working like with Auntie Molly, working with Shaz, we have such a blessed team, right? And we have Auntie Nav, we really have a blessed team, and it's really a nice thing, to be blessed to have this kind of thing. I consider myself lucky. So when you see like Auntie Molly, you see that kind of energy she have too, and Shaz have that energy. It's really encouraging. With Uncle Chris Garcia, the energies that is bring out is be such an encouraging. You have Uncle J Rebel. Everybody's uncle and aunties to me.
I'm the same way. I know what it's like. Shazi lucky and I ain't the auntie.
God, I get away.
That's how we grow up,
Yeah. So it's like that. They just call me a young old man. They just call me a young old man.
Yes, a young old man.
I just watch my black and white movie and then still me ashamed to say.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right? Before the slide, Daddy tell me to go and dress up nice and thing, right? You tell me to dress up nice and thing. Well, hear what? I tell him, hear what? I go and dress up with that dirty and thing. Man trying to hold me back now.
Hey, listen, you don't listen to your dad. However you feel to express yourself, bro, you go
Yeah.
right ahead and do it. You know that. You're home. You know how it is.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh, and
man.
that's
Yeah,
another thing. Two of them always butting heads.
yeah. You
Always.
see,
That's why the hairline going back up on
That's
Vito there. All right.
My hairline there, but the hair going.
yeah.
It's all that flinging back. That's what happens. Stop all the flinging back. All right.
I try to enjoy the long hair as I have it right now.
Yeah, there you go. Now, Bobby, um, what do you have in the works? Is there anything you want to bust a little surprise about, or anything like that,
Was that Alan?
or I said, is there anything you want to bust a little surprise about, or anything that what you have coming up in the works now?
Okay, well, after this track, I mean, with such a big track, we have something that we're working on right now with Navita and Shazi, right? So that's not
Awesome.
like I say, it's a song that everybody will be singing right through, but I haven't seen it recorded as yet, right? But we're gonna attempt to see how best we could do that fusion with two, but we have to let the song get some play because this song is big. So we take we time with that until you know,
Awesome, awesome. All right, so Bob, before I get ready to drop this, anything else you want to say to Shazi and Auntie Molly and thing?
I want to say to well, everybody's call her Auntie Molly. I used to call her Malls. I want to say to Malls, we want to say thank you on behalf of the whole team, everybody here. Thank you for allowing us to remake this song with you. And this was one of your biggest song, and I know you took you think 10 times before you could do it. So I want to say thanks to all the band members. I thank you for your support and everybody out there who always giving us support, texting, calling us. I appreciate that. And to you, Alan, thank you very much for this forum. Not just for me, but what you have been doing for this industry is phenomenal. And I know the hard work it takes just to do a little ad to put out there for people and how long it takes. And some people may not appreciate and understand that. I say thank you from all of us.
Oh, it's no problem, brother. You guys just make it easier and just keep putting out good music, bro.
Yes.
That's why, like, maybe one day we might feature your song on the Raw segment and stuff like that. You never know.
Oh, sure.
You never know.
All is for the better.
And let everybody know what's the social media handles for you guys.
Well, Instagram, Facebook. Well, Nick is the guy who takes care of that. Nick,
Better I answer that one.
Right. What's your social media handles? Also, let them know you guys are on Spotify, Amazon,
Yeah.
Apple Music.
Yeah.
What's those platforms?
Just go on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere that have music, just type in Workshop Institute. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We all up on there.
You guys gotta follow them. Follow them. There's nothing wrong with following them. It's better for them as artists because it gives you first choice at the releases when they drop, but also in regards to it lets them know the work and dedication that they're doing. There is people that is appreciating it by following their music.
You'll get to see when I'm sneaking up on Daddy or going on a live and thing. You'll see Daddy singing. If you want, we can let Daddy sing a song now, but we gotta cut off.
I think you know what? Speaking, you should let your dad sing a little something here. How about that?
Let me sing a song, eh?
Yes.
I was.
Bobby, now you can't say you don't have anybody around you. You got Nico's next to you. You got Auntie Molly here. You got Shazi, myself, and everybody from everybody that's locked in on Weeting Radio. So you're not alone. You have company. If you want to go in the bathroom to sing, we can join you in the bathroom.
How about next time?
No. Hit them now. Hit them now. Auntie Molly's here. She can hear you sing something for her.
Okay, but Charles, Alan, tell my song. Just tell my song. I'll sing a piece.
Nah, you sing whatever you feel comfortable with.
You could sing Ye Dard Bhara, boy. Ye Dard Bhara.
All right. Well, I haven't fallen in love with all of it here, so I can sing a piece of Falling in Love. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
That was for you, Shakti. All right, there you go.
Yeah. Right, yes.
Right, large up the management. All right, thank you guys very much. It's always fun. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here. Bobby, who do you want large up the release and let me do this thing, bro?
Well, I have Molly and Shaz. Both of them is quite capable, so I leave it on their hands.
So let's bring Auntie Molly on. Auntie Molly, here's what you large up the track, and then we're gonna release it. Okay?
Yes,
Okay. So go right ahead.
to sing. You
Yes,
want me to sing on
please.
it?
No, I want you to say,
Ready? Okay. Well, I'm glad to for all the listeners who are listening to the Weeting Radio. Enjoy this song. This song is a real nice song, and you will love it with all the upbeats and everything together with Shazzy. You will know the meaning of Areman. So please listen on and love it.
Look trouble now. Don't know what tomorrow bring. If panic still come again, let me make the most of today. My name is Sexy Shazzy, along with the legend Molly. Workshop is 68
Hi, Molly.
Only have one life to live. Enjoy and be happy with it. Don't forget to give thanks and praise. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Bring the bats and crack the seed. Let me live like one family. In this life with you and me, let me make good memories. Time no wait for nobody.
Sound of the thing now.
Look trouble now. Don't know what tomorrow bring. If panic still come again, let me make the most of today. My name is Sexy Shazzy, along with the legend Molly. Workshop is 68 all the way. Only have one life to live. Enjoy and be happy with it. Don't forget to give thanks and praise. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Bring the bats and crack the seeds. Let me live like one family. In this life with you and me, let me make good memories. Time no wait for nobody.
So before I let you guys go, I'm gonna bring it back one more time. Bobby, anything you want to say to the peoples and them, brother?
Thank you. God bless, and everybody stay safe. All my love to everybody, and thank you, Alan, for having us.
Shazzy, anything you want to say to the people, darling, before I let you go?
Oh, thank you so much for having us, for, enjoying this music with us, enjoying this wonderful life with us. And, it's about giving thanks and praise for life and just be happy with it. So take it into consideration and don't forget. And we just want to say thank you to each and every member of Workshop 868 for your contribution towards this song. Enjoy, guys, and be safe. We love you.
And last but not least, Our grandmother of traditional chutney, one of the foundation members, Auntie Molly. Thank you very much for blessing us here on Weeting Radio tonight. This is not going to be the last. And, you know, blessings to you, continued success and longevity, and always doing great things for our culture. Anything you want to say to the people to them before I let you go?
Thank you very much to Weeting Radio. Thanks to you, Alan. And I must say thanks to all the listeners. And I want you all to enjoy the song and be happy with it. And
you have a blessed night.
Yeah, just be safe. Everybody wear the mask and be safe.
All right, and then we bring this back one more time, right? You ready to dance with them, Auntie Molly? You ready to dance with them?
Yes.
All right.
Dancing all the time.
All right, good night, good night.
Good night.
Look trouble now. Don't know what tomorrow bring. If an will come again, let me make the most of today. My name is Sexy Shazzy, along with the legend Molly. Workshop is 60 for me way.
Get him a little dance there, Shazzy.
I'm restricted as I am in my cup.
Go ahead, Nico. Thank you guys very much. You guys be safe. Much love to each and every one of you.
Okay, see you all.
We need to get Shazzy on the stage. My boy Davion Karan. Next time you dance in Shakti. 968. Follow them on Facebook. Uh-huh. Oh, you know.
Pula sugani, pula sugani, pula sugani, pula sugani, pula sugani.
Oh yes, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Pula sugani, pula sugani.
Oh yeah, make sure.
Pula sugani.
Next week.
Pula sugani, pula sugani.
Next weekend.
Pula sugani, pula.
Oh yeah, follow Brian Mohan, you know.
Pula sugani, pula sugani.
See the rap to my brother, Mr. Ahmed Sagram.
Sugani, pula sugani.
Oh, next week.
Pula sugani, pula sugani.
Next week.
Pula sugani, pula sugani.
It's a movie.
Sugani, pula sugani.
It's a movie.
No matter where I go, she only following me. I'm not Johnny.
Shivan.
Not Johnny. I'm not Johnny. Nahi pyare. Pula sugani. I'm not Johnny. Nahi pyare. Pula sugani. Pula sugani. Pula sugani. Pula sugani. Pula sugani. No matter where I go, she only following me. I'm not Johnny. I'm not Johnny. I'm not Johnny. Nahi pyare. Pula sugani. I'm not Johnny. Nahi pyare. Pula sugani. Well, yo, it's your boy, Mr. Brian Mohan. Inside of the Pungaloo factory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, hold on to a cooking. Down in the bay, where I meet this young girl. Pula sugani. I gone up to a cooking. Down in the bay, where I meet this young girl. Pula sugani. She walk up to me and tell me how she love me. I tell she no pussy me, I'm married already. No matter what I do, she giving me a chance. No matter what I say, she giving me a chance. I feel like this woman wants a little romance.
Brian!
So I tell she, so I tell she, I'm not Johnny, I'm not Johnny, I'm not Johnny, nahi pyare. Pula sugani, I'm not
Spotify, Amazon,
Pula sugani,
Apple Music.
Pula sugani, pula sugani, pula sugani, pula sugani.
Follow Brian Mohan, right?
Away I go, she only follow.
And you know who else?
I'm not Johnny, not Johnny, I'm not Johnny, nahi pyare. Pula sugani.
Also, Ahmed Sagram.
सन सान कागज की पुरियां बुन परे गुल जाना है बुन परे गुल जाना है वो रहना ना ही देश वीराना है रहना ना ही देश वीराना है रहना ना ही देश
Oh yeah! And fall is cherished. Hey hey! New music coming out from Cherish. August 27th. Oh yeah! Now hear what? Oh yeah, I keep it real busy. You gotta follow these artists and them on the platforms, right? Follow these artists and them. Brian Mohan. Ahmed Sagram. Cherish Raghunandan. Tomorrow, a new track dropping with Kiran Lal. And in a couple of weeks, Savita Singh. Oh yeah, Savita Singh. And Anil Mr. Dunia. You got Anthony Batson. Master Salim. Reshma Ramlal. I lose track. You know how much people? I got 16 artists that I have on the platforms in them. You all just need to follow the music. New things coming. New things coming. Hey, hey. I'm busy. I tell you, I got 16 artists on platforms, right? Support the music. Add them to your playlist. Nila. Here's our next artist out of Guyana, right? You know what she tell them, ladies?
Just go on with you. Just go on with you. Just go on with your life, girl. Go on with your life. Just go on with your life, girl. Go on with your life. Never cry and stress out for no man in this life. Never cry and stress out for no man in this life.
You hear, ladies? Miss Elsa Lisa out of Guyana. Bunty boy. Hey. What is it, Lisa?
They don't care about wife and they don't care about kids. They don't care about wife and they don't care about kids. They don't care about wife and they don't care about kids. The only thing they care about is friends and women. Go on with your life, girl. Go on with your life. Never cry and stress out for no man in this life.
I'm gonna bring you on next week, right?
It's a girl, Elsa Lisa, in the BKBJ studio.
Bunty sing!
Just go on with you. Just go on with you. Just go on with your life, girl. Go on with your life. Just go on with your life, girl. Go on with your life. Never cry and stress out for no man in this life. with your life, girl. Go on with your life. Never cry and stress out for no man in this life.
There we go. There we go.
So it's almost that time.
There we go. But we go to, we gonna take a good view. We don't care what anybody have to say. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yo, it's what Tony Cuts. Shetty String Studio. There we go. This girl calling. She say every day I only drinking. All my partners say that they coming. All they coming by me. What to do? Girl, you know that I really love you. And we only gonna take a few. I'll be home by 3. If you don't want me to go, girl, you should come. Let me go.
Oh, let me go.
Let me go.
But before I go,
Let me go.
want you all to make sure and be safe, right?
But we go to, we gonna take a good view. We don't care what anybody have to say.
So I get ready to make some movements, right? I'll be back on Tuesday.
This is the music for.
So to my mom and dad, love you both very much.
This is the.
See to Ram going out to Janice and Auntie Monica. And to each and every one of you, make sure and be safe. Cases going up. Sanitize, wear your mask. Do the things necessary, right?
This is the music force.
I will catch you all on Tuesday.
Hold on one another. I love you, love of each other. Let's dance together. I love you, love.
So you hear what Raymond says, right?
Ladies and good, truly the heart.
In Orlando, Rum Jungle on Saturday. What you say, Ray?
मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन जग में मेरा राज दुलारा तुझे सूरज कहूँ या चंद्रा तुझे दीप कहूँ या तारा मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन जग में मेरा राज दुलारा
Oh, you know.
Hold on one another. I love you, love of each other.
Raymond.
Let's dance together.
I gotta change.
We love one another. तेरे संग झूल रहा है. मेरी बाहों में जग सा.
What we gotta say?
मेरा नाम करेगा. जग में मेरा राज दुलारा. तुझे सूरज कहूँ या चंद्रा तुझे दीप कहूँ या तारा मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन
You're late, darling.
जग में मेरा राज
Get ready to go.
तुझे सूरज कहूँ
Be safe out there.
तुझे दीप
You all have a blessed night, right?
तारा मेरा नाम करेगा जग में मेरा राज दुलारा.
Agon.
Let's dance together. And everybody dance.
Janelle, stay safe, darling. Jeevan.
मैं कब से तरस रहा था मेरे आंगन में कोई खेले नन्ही सी हंसी के बदले मेरी सारी दुनिया ले ले तेरे संग झूल रहा है मेरी बाहों में जग सारा मेरा नाम करेगा जग में मेरा राज दुलारा तुझे सूरज चंदा